Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Goontelligence Sports Podcast Show. Hey, are you ready? Because I know I'm ready. Are you ready to watch some football on Monday night? The Saints are taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. It is going to be a doozy. Look, man, I don't expect the Saints to win this game. I really don't. I'm sorry to say. I hope they win. I'm going to keep hope alive, whoever that may be. But I don't expect the Saints to win. Look, the Saints are playing the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. And I got a quick question for y'all. Is it Kansas or is it Kansas? Because look, we say Arkansas, right? And it's just basically Arkansas. I don't know. Maybe that's just me be thinking out. I don't be knowing. Look, I'm gonna just say it the way they say it. Kansas City Chiefs, the barbecue town. At least that's what they say they are. They taking on our Saints, man, and they are 4-0. We out here 2-2. We were riding high the first 2 weeks. We thought the Saints couldn't be beat. They're putting up 40 on everybody. Beating the brakes off Dallas in Dallas. Beat the Carolina Panthers. They were supposed to do that. Oh, Lord. And Kansas City out here is just basically winning games in the last 5 minutes of the game. They win in the last 5 minutes on like the last drive. They're not overwhelming anybody. They are not the Super Bowl Patrick Mahomes Chiefs that we've come to know. They've been winning games on their defense. And speaking of defense, they have a great defensive player, Chris Jones, who's going to be lined up, I believe, at some point in time against Trevor Penning. And the rest of the offensive linemen that we've bought out of Walmart this week, man, it just don't look good for our Saints. It don't look good, but let's just jump into some of the stuff that we got to deal with this week. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me get all that out of the way. I appreciate everybody that has joined and subscribed to my podcast show. Look, man, at this point in time, last year I had 168 subscribers. This week I'm pushing 780. I like to get that to over 1,000. That's my goal, just to grow the channel. So like the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I post these videos. Hey, I'm going up. It's only up from here. But let's get into some of the stuff that we got going on with the Saints. The Saints injury report. Man, we got, man, it look like a MASH unit. The Saints injury report looks like a MASH unit. Let's bring it up. I don't want to tell you no false stuff, but let's just bring it up, the Saints injury report. Because this is crazy. When you read it, it's just like, golly, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 people on the injury report. Pete Warner, the latest addition to the injury report, has been ruled out already. He's not playing, and he did not make the trip with the team. So I don't know what's going on with that. But we got some people that returned from the injury report that's been on it, that's still on it. But they didn't play last week, but they plan to play this week. Demario Davis, the law, he's one of them. He's going to play tonight, though. He's been full participant in practice Saturday. Talise Fuagua was limited practice, but he's going to play tonight. Alvin Kamara is playing tonight. Juwan Johnson is going to play. Brian Breesy is going to play. Kendre Miller has been full participant the last 2 days, Friday and Saturday, in practice, but he is still listed on IR. He is only designated to return. He has not been activated yet. So Kendre Miller probably is not going to play tonight, but he is fully participating in practice, which means maybe next week it's possible we may see Kendre Miller. Chris Olave is going to play tonight. Cedric Wilson Jr. is going to play. And Lucas Patrick, I don't think he's going to play. Now, players that we know that ain't playing. Willie Gay, out. Taysom Hill, out. Cesar Ruiz, out. Sharon Lemieux, out. Payton Turner, out. did not practice Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Knee injury. Man, didn't this guy just make a play Sunday against the Falcons because of fumble, and he already on the injury report? Man, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Why is he still on my team, man? He ain't, man, this man ain't, I swear. Correct me if I'm wrong. If Payton Turner has played more than 10 games in his Saints career, I may be an alien. I may be something. I may be something that I'm not. Like, are you kidding me? Somebody got to get me. I can't find it. I don't know if Payton Turner. If somebody can prove to me that Payton Turner has played more than 10 games in his Saint career, my next video is going to be me eating my computer. I promise you. I just don't. Get him off my team, man. Get him out of here. Make one play and want to go to the Caribbean already. He already injured. Oh, my God. I just got to find it, bro. I got to find it. I don't know. A.T. Perry this week. Let's continue with the news. That just got me upset. Payton Turner injured. A.T. Perry, New Orleans Saints receiver, 6th-round draft pick that we traded up in the draft last year to send Adam Troutman to Denver, one of Sean Percocet's toys that he had while he was here. We traded that fool to move up in the draft to take A.T. Perry, only to cut him in the second year, which I can't understand why we cutting players in their second year, but Payton Turner is still on the team. But DA was quoted as saying why A.T. Perry was cut, and he seems to think that it's because A.T. Perry's underwhelming fit, quote unquote, underwhelming fit with the offense, and the fact that he's been injured. It's right here. I got the quote right here. When pressed about cutting A.T. Perry, Dennis Allen said, sometimes you make some moves because it's roster management moves. I still think he's got some ability, so we'll see what happens. He'll have to go through the waiver claim, which happens on Monday, and then we'll go from there. Probably the biggest thing that went into the decision in terms of healthy inactives and guys we could create a spot with. We signed the offensive lineman, Connor McGovern, from the New York Jets practice squad. That's really what it boiled down to. He says it's a combination of Perry's underwhelming fit in the offense and the need for greater depth at other positions that forced our hand. A.T. Perry was a healthy scratch for the first 4 games of the season, which means he was healthy enough to play, but for some reason he didn't. So we've been playing Bub Means and Mason Tipton, and I ain't got nothing against playing those guys, but A.T. Perry is a 6'5" receiver that had 4 touchdown catches last year, and I believe like 12 catches, and 4 of them was for touchdowns. But you gave up on him already? You gave up on him already? Already? Lord, underwhelming fit in the offense. So we don't play tall wide receivers. You don't have no red zone package for him. He can't fit in anywhere. Just throw the ball up, he go get it. He doesn't do that or something. He can't be the work the middle of the field. He can't be the big time possession receiver that Mike Thomas was. We can't put him in that type of niche role. I don't know, man. It's just some foolishness, man. Just some foolishness. I understand you want to say, oh, well, we just needed greater depth. That's cool, but forced your hand, so you've been thinking about it. Anyway, DA is 1-5 in primetime games. You want to know why I don't think the Saints going to win? That's one of the reasons right there. 1-5 in primetime games. The only game that Dennis Allen has won in primetime is the Carolina Panthers Monday Night Football game in Week 2 last season. Other than that, he's lost every other primetime game that is. Either that's Thursday Night Football, or that's Sunday Night Football, or Monday Night Football. But any one of them you want to pick, he got an L next to his name. The Saints are just doomed, dog. They're just doomed, bro. It's not looking like we are going to do anything this year. We know, as far as Kansas City goes, with their injury report, we know Rashee Rice is not playing tonight. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Louisiana boy, might not play tonight. But other than that, you know, we know we're going to get a healthy dose of Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Chris Jones on defense, Nick Bolton at linebacker, who I wanted the Saints to draft, by the way, out of Missouri, but the Saints, you know, they don't like linebackers. So we just, you know, they're healthy in every spot that they need, and we're unhealthy in every spot that we need. And the offensive line is just, I don't know who's starting on the offensive line besides Talise Fuagua and Trevor Penning. Other than them two, the other three positions is just, they might as well be me out there, because they ain't going to block no damn body anyway. They can't block Chris Jones. They can't block Chris Jones. It's over. That man is going to have a game tonight. He's going to wreak havoc. As far as my prediction go with the game, I see Kansas City winning 27, Saints 24. Now, that may be close to y'all, but the Saints are going to find a way to try to make it close. I really got them 27, possibly 17, 13. But the Saints are going to make a rally, probably make a late game push, and get it to 24 and break our hearts and say, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Man, if we would have did this, if we would have did that, then maybe we got a different game. That's just how DA teams perform. You know, they're underwhelming, and it makes no sense to me, because you're all professionals at the end of the day, so it's supposed to be next man up. But for some reason, we don't have great depth. And it is what it is. As far as Davante Adams in the trade, look, now, I'm going to address that. Davante Adams, I would love to see on the Saints team. I really would. The Las Vegas Raiders is asking for a second-round draft pick. If that's all it takes, go ahead and make it work. Because I know you're going to make the salary cap fit. I know you're going to make the money fit. I know you're going to do that. I know you have no problem with making the money fit. Go ahead and give him that second-round pick. We could have gave him A.T. Perry, too. Quite honestly, if you feel that way about, you know, him being underwhelming in your offense, maybe he's overwhelming in theirs, you know, second-round pick. And A.T. Perry, you know, for Davante, if that's all it's taken, a second-round pick, because I haven't seen anything else, you know, that they're demanding or asking for, you know. Should have did that, but hey, it is what it is. Y'all get ready for Monday Night Football and get ready to just enjoy yourself. Hey, don't get caught up on the score, because we ain't winning. You know, don't let it down you. I ain't going to let it down me. I'm going to be in front of my TV. I'm going to be cheering for them, but I already know the outcome, and it's all good. Next week, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which that game means more than this one. Be honest. That game means more because it's a division game, and if the Saints can win that game, then we get back to 500 at 3-3. Then we got Sean Percocet coming on Thursday night. If we can win that game, we get to 4-3. Then we are where we thought we would be after looking at these first 6 games. So don't let it disappoint you if the Saints lose tonight. It's all good. We should have gotten the game against Philadelphia, and we shouldn't have got the game against Atlanta. And we would be 4-0, and we could have took this loss on the chin, be 4-1, and have the Buccaneers and Denver coming to town. The schedule does get easier beyond Denver. So we'll just see. Maybe we just got to get our players back healthy, and go from there and see what let the chips fall where they may. That's all. I don't see the Saints losing 6 games in a row. I don't see it. But we'll be fine. This has been another episode of the Goon Intelligence Sports Podcast Show. Look for my video right after the game because I'm coming to you hot and ready. No Diddy. No Diddy. Don't do me that. Don't do me that, internet. No Diddy. But I'm going to be right back after the game giving you my raw and uncut review of the game, whether that's a win or a loss. And it's kind of hard to rant when you know you're not really going to win, unless the Saints get out here and blow a 10 or 12 point lead, then that's probably going to be my rant. But if that don't happen, I really don't expect the Saints to win. But anyway, you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to share it with me today, and I appreciate you for that. Until next time, peace.